What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the 5th anniversary event in Pokemon Go, all the event details and then some event tips. They just announced this event and it starts tomorrow, so let's get right into it. Timestamps below. So the Pokemon Go's anniversary celebration event is going to be happening July 6th, 10 a.m. to July 15th, 8 p.m. all local time. So wherever you live, that's going to be the time. Bonuses for the event are going to be 1 hour lure module. So if you put a lure module, whatever type that may be down, it will last 1 hour from the time you put it down. Other features, we're going to receive daily bonus field research tasks, so those free field research tasks, and you will get encounters with the starters. So Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Totodile, Trico, Torchic, Mudkip, Turtwig, Chimchar, Piplup, Snivy, Tepig, Oshawott, Chespin, Fennekin, and Froakie. Pretty much any single starter that we have in Pokemon Go currently. You can complete a collection challenges where you will probably have to catch some of the wild spawns, in which you will get an encounter with a flying Pikachu that has 5 shaped balloons, as well as rare candy and a massive amount of Pokeballs. So I'm thinking like 100 Pokeballs for completing this collection challenges. Definitely something you want to do. There's going to be in-game fireworks like during GoFest last year. Also the updates for the Pokédex, and then also the real-time sky mechanic. If you haven't seen videos about that, I'm gonna leave a video below on PokeAK about the Pokédex update, and then one from Zoe 2 Dots about the real-time sky animation if you want to check them out. But they're gonna be coming into game. You can check out some pictures of what this stuff looks like right here. It's gonna be released for everyone. Shiny Melton will be unlocked as well during the event. So if you use a mystery box during the event, there's a chance that you do get a Shiny Melton. This is usually a Shiny locked Pokemon. I'll talk more about it and how to get it in a bit. The Jumpstart Special Research. This is a special research. If you completed it, this has nothing to do with you. But if you haven't completed Jumpstart Special Research, this is a research that can get you a bunch of lucky eggs and XP. You will have access to it during the event if you have not gotten it. We're going to talk about that in a bit as well. There's going to be exclusive anniversary stickers that you can get as Pokestops and through gifts. You can expand your item bag up to 3,500. So there's a new max for the item bag starting Monday, July 5th, 1 p.m. PDT. So I believe that is out right now. If you want to upgrade your item bag even higher, most of you probably don't even have 3,000. This might not concern you, but that will be out. There's going to be a new special box, ultra box, and adventure box. So 3 boxes you can buy in the shop. We're going to talk about that as well in a bit, and that's going to start during the event 1 p.m. PDT July 5th. So I think it's out right now. Boosted spawns in the wild. We're going to have Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Flying Pikachu, which we don't know if it's going to have a shiny yet or not. I will leave in the pin comments below. Trico, Torchic, Mudkip, Snivy, Tepig, Oshawott, and Darumaka. Darumaka is a new shiny this event, which is super hype, and it's pretty nice shiny. Boosted spawns from lures and that you can get in field research tasks are going to be pretty much every single starter. So you can see here all the grass starters, all the fire starters, and all the water starters will be attracted to lures, and then also you will get them from field research tasks. Again, I will leave the field research tasks below as I don't know what they exactly are right now, but these are all the Pokemon you can get from those. In 1-star raids, Flying Pikachu, Darumaka, Chespin, Fennekin, and Froakie. In the 3 stars, not 100% sure yet. I'm going to leave that in the pin comments below, but I think it's going to be whatever we have right now. I don't think it's going to change. In the 5 stars, of course, Defense Deoxys, and in the Mega Raids, Mega Houndoom. And this is the Shiny Darumaka family if you want to check it out. And this is the Shiny Melton family if you want to check it out. Let's get into some tips. First thing, let's talk about what to catch. What are being the best starters to catch during this event? Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle, all 3 of them evolving into Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise, do have their mega forms that you can go after if you need those. Those are pretty much all the best ranked attackers in their type in the mega form. Not to mention, Venusaur has play in the Great and the Ultra League if you need one for the Great and the Ultra League. Charizard has play in the Ultra League and also in some special Great League Cups. Blastoise, not as much PvP play. As far as Gen 2 starters go, Chikorita into Megadium has play in the Great and the Ultra League. Ultra League you need XL candies for. Cyndaquil into Typhlosion. Typhlosion has play in the Ultra League. It does no Incinerate, so it can do damage. Totodile, not the greatest. Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip, all 3 evolving into Sceptile, Blaziken, and Swampert, all do have mega forms that could come to Pokemon Go and will be amazing in their respective types. So you do want to get as many XL's candies as you can so you can max out a Hundo or a 98, so you have a strong one when these do come out. Not to mention, Trico into Sceptile. Sceptile is pretty good in the Ultra League. And Mudkip into Swampert. Swampert is good in the Great, Ultra, and the Master League. All 3 leagues. Swampert is an all-around amazing Pokemon, and you can even use Swampert as a water type attacker if you would like, and even a ground type attacker. So those Mudkips are definitely something you're going to want to be going after during this event. The next one's Turtwig, Chimchar, and Piplup. The only notable one is going to be Piplup into Empoleon. Empoleon has play in the Great and the Ultra League, specifically in the Ultra League and the Premier Ultra League. Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott. I think the only great one currently is probably going to be Superior, which evolves from Snivy, but you guys probably have millions of those, but you can use that Pokemon in the Great League. And then finally, Chespin, Fennekin, and Froakie. Chespin into Chestnut, good for the Great League. Those are pretty much all the starters. So whether you see these Pokemon in the wild, on lures, or in field research tasks, be sure to catch the ones I just mentioned. Finally, the Flying Pikachu. I'm going to get into why you want to catch this later, but this is an exclusive event Pokemon. So if you are a costume collector, get this new Flying Pikachu. And then also finally, Darumaka. Darumaka is something you want to go after. Not only is the regular version of Darumaka a good fire type attacker and can be used in the Great League, I have seen people actually do work with it, but also Galarian Darumaka is one of the best ice type attackers, and its Zen form, it's going to be one of the best best ice type attackers. So you're going to want to get a bunch of XL candies for Darumaka during this event. This is a great time to grind XLs for Darumaka. Catch those Pokemon, and of course it does have a shiny. Definitely something to get after. Darumaka is a rare Pokemon in general too, so if you see a Darumaka in the wild, please catch it. Definitely be worth your while. I just quickly want to note, it's not confirmed that any of the starter Pokemon, if you catch them and evolve them during the event, you will get their exclusive moves. So Hydro Cannon for the water types, Blast Burn for the fire types, and Frenzy Plant for the grass types. You might just want to catch them, try to get yourself some good IVs and a bunch of candy for all these starters, and then save them for any future events where we can go ahead and evolve them and get all the exclusive moves on these Pokemon. It's pretty much all the instances I mentioned that these Pokemon are good. They need their exclusive moves. So if you want to use a Swampert in the Great, in the Ultra League, or the Master League, it needs to know Hydro Cannon. Without it, it's a pretty useless Pokemon. Now let's talk about Shiny Melton. So Melton is usually a Shiny Lock Pokemon. You usually can't get it in Shiny form, but during this event, of course, they have unlocked it and they have in past events. This is pretty much the only time you can get Shiny Melton, so you're going to capitalize. First, let's talk about how to get a Melton box. I'm going to play a video quick. If you don't know how to get a free Melton box in Pokemon Go, then you can go ahead and start shiny hunting Melton. Check it out. How to get a Melton box for free in Pokemon Go. With Pokemon Home integration, you can now get a Melton box without needing Let's Go Pikachu. You're going to want to come to the Play Store here. You're going to want to search up Pokemon Home. You're going to want to download this app and open it up, and it's going to ask you to create a Nintendo account or sign into an existing Nintendo account. Pretty much go ahead and make that Nintendo account. Once you create the Nintendo account, you can come into your Pokemon Go, click on the top right corner into the settings, scroll down. You're going to want to find the Pokemon Home section. It's probably going to ask you to sign into your Nintendo account here, so go ahead and sign in on the same account. You're going to want to click send Pokemon, and you can choose any Pokemon to send. We're going to go ahead and send this Wingull, and we're going to click transport. It's going to go Wingull Candy +1. It's going to say mystery box now available. You're pretty much done here. However, you want to make sure that you receive the Pokemon in the Pokemon Home. So come to your Pokemon Home. It's going to say you transferred Pokemon, click yes to receive, view transferred Pokemon. There you go, the Wingull receive Pokemon. You now will have a mystery box, which you can click on and use it if you don't have an incense active. Once you use it, you're gonna have to wait 3 days till you can use it again. And once it hits 3 days, you're gonna have to send another Pokemon into Pokemon Home to use it again. So yeah, that's how you get a Melton box. Now, pretty much what you want to do is you want to make sure you're opening a Melton box every 3 days during this event, so you have the maximum chances to get Shiny Melton. The event starts July 6th, so if you open it July 6th at, 10 a.m., for example, and then July 9th, you'll be able to open it, and then July 12th, you'll be able to open it, and July 15th, you'll be able to open it. So you're going to get 4 chances, I believe that was. Maybe my math is wrong, but 4 chances to get Shiny Meltons, about 60 Melton spawns, so that's going to be, 240 chances to get a Shiny Melton. This is definitely one of your best chances to get a Shiny Melton in Pokemon Go. It does become a very rare Pokemon because it does get re-shiny locked after these events. Can't get a shiny if you open it during regular times, but during this event, you can get Shiny Melton. So definitely something you're gonna want to go ahead, make sure you open it right at the start of the event, and then you have a chance to get Shiny Melton. Make sure you do that. Let's talk about the Jumpstart research. So I'm gonna leave on screen right now all the Jumpstart research tasks. If you haven't got, this is a special research you can get at certain events. Once you have it, you'll have it forever. But pretty much this research will get you not only a bunch of lucky eggs and raid passes for a bunch of easy tasks, but you can also get a huge load of XP and Stardust too. Just looking at the pages here, 15,000 Stardust and XP for pretty much each completion. So part 5, you get 90,000 XP from completing the part 5. So use a lucky egg because you can double these bonuses. And then on the last page, you get 200,000 XP if you complete it. So you want to use a lucky egg when claiming these last part rewards, especially the part 5 and part 6, because you can double the experience you get from, the Evolve a Dragonair tasks and just collecting the rewards at the end. So make sure you do that. You can even use a star piece to multiply the Stardust if you'd like, but I recommend for the XP, definitely go ahead and use a lucky egg when completing that last part and claiming those last couple of rewards. And pretty much just make sure you get the Jumpstart research, log in during the event so you do get it, and then go ahead and complete it at your convenience. And you can go ahead and get a bunch of XP. Quickly, let's talk about the new boxes in the shop. So these are the boxes right here. We do have GoFest coming up. I quickly want to take a look at the Hyper box. This is in French, but pretty much you get 50 Ultra Balls, 20 Raid Passes, 4 Star Pieces, and 5 Incenses for 1480. So this right here is going to be a pretty good bargain if you have been saving coins and need Raid Passes for GoFest. You can go ahead and buy these. Just keep an eye on this box because if you have been saving coins or you're very close to this 480, this will be your best bargain to get Raid Passes for GoFest if you haven't already got them. This plus the 21 free ones you will get from the ticket, that's going to be 41 Raid Passes. Of course, you have to use them in person, most of these, but if you can do that, go ahead. If you're going to be raiding from home or whatever, don't buy any of these boxes. Just use 250 coins for 3 remote Raid Passes. I think the most I've seen from this box to get passes is like 21. I don't think I've ever seen you be able to get more than 21 or 22 passes from the Hyper box, so definitely keep an eye on that. Final 2 tips I want to talk about are medals. You might be confused why you even care about medals. Well, you need 35 platinum medals to get from level 48 to 49. You might be at level 35 or whatever, but just note that 35 platinum medals is a lot of medals, so you might as well start working on them now. Let's take a look at which ones are the easiest to complete during this event. Of course, we're gonna have all the starters spawning, so grass, fire, and water medal. The catch medal specifically, so here you go, the swimmer medal, catch 2,500 water types, gardener for 2,500 grass types, and the kindler for 2,500 fire fire types. If you haven't completed these, of course, focus on whatever of the type of Pokemon you do need. These starters are annoying to catch, which is an issue. So if you don't have a lot of Pokeballs, maybe don't focus on getting these medals currently right now because you do want to save them for GoFest, and you don't want to end up spending a billion Pokeballs on trying to catch a Chikorita or a Mudkip or whatever during this event and end up having none for GoFest. So I just want to note that only really focus on grinding these medals if you do have the Pokeballs or the resources to collect a lot of Pokeballs. But the two medals I do think that are worth focusing on during this event are, first of all, the Pikachu fan medal. This is a pretty easy medal to do. All you gotta do is catch 1,000 Pikachus and you get it platinum. There are gonna be Pikachus with the balloon spawning, of course, so you can go ahead and catch them, and you can even trade them with a friend, as if someone trades you a Pikachu, it adds 1 to this medal. So you can go ahead, focus on that medal if you need another platinum medal during this event. Pikachus will be spawning, of course. And then also the Picnicker medal. I talked about this in my Tepic community video, but pretty much it requires you to drop a lure and trainers to catch 2,500 Pokemon off those lures. We're gonna have 1 hour lure modules. So if you're in a downtown area or an area where a lot of people play Pokemon, just drop a lure. It'll last an hour and people will be catching Pokemon off that lure, and you'll be able to take a big chunk out of this lure. Of course, this technique is a lot more effective during community days and when a lot of people are playing, because there's no really set time, you'll know when people are playing. But if you're in just a very busy area where a lot of people play Pokemon Go, drop a lure, people will start catching Pokemon off that lure, getting you a big chunk, and you do have hour lure modules, right? But also I just want to note, guys, during this event, we do have GoFest coming up. So if you're very limited on resources kind of person, you live in a rural area, it's hard for you to collect Pokeballs, GoFest is coming up. GoFest is going to be an amazing event. It's definitely worth saving some of your resources, like lures, for example, because I do believe we have 3-hour lure modules during GoFest. Not 100% sure, but just saving your lures for bigger events like GoFest, community days, things like that could be worth it to you. Only follow some of these more hardcore tips if you are in a busy area and you can collect these resources, or you pay money to go ahead and get these resources quick, because if you can't get these resources very quick, definitely you're going to want to save it. So that's pretty much the video, guys. Sorry I didn't really post anything this weekend. I was taking a little relaxed weekend. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys being patient with me. We are back this week for our normal uploads, and we're gonna have some crazy uploads coming up to GoFest in 2 weeks. If you haven't started getting ready for GoFest, check out my video right here, how to prep for GoFest, or any event for that matter, as you're gonna wanna do it because GoFest is gonna be super hype on the 17th. So, in about 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. Super hype, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you'll be grinding this event. Comment below what you think of the event and follow for more tips. Peace.